Hello 7th standard student. In the first video we have already started to study our second topic of mathematics, that is fraction and decimals. In the first video we have studied about the addition and subtraction of fractions and how we have to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction and mixed fraction into proper fraction. Now in this video we are going to study about the multiplication of fractions. You know how to find the area of a rectangle. It is equal to length into breadth, and if the length and breadth of a rectangle are 7 and 4 centimeter respectively, then what will be its area? Its area should be 7 into 4 is equal to 28 centimeter square. In the first video, while solving the problems of perimeter, always we have write the unit centimeter. But remind that when we are going to write the unit about the area, we have to write here centimeter square. What will be the area of rectangle if its length and breadth are 7 and 1/2 centimeter and 3 and 1/2 centimeter respectively? You will say it will be 7 and 1/2 into 3 and 1/2, that is 15/2 into 7/2 centimeter square. The numbers 15/2 and 7/2 are fractions. To calculate the area of a given rectangle, we need to know how to multiply fractions, and we shall learn that now. While doing the multiplication of fraction, just remind that there is no necessary to equalize the denominator. We have to do multiplication in numerator and denominator differently. Look at here carefully. Multiplication of a fraction by whole number. Observe the pictures at the left. Each shaded part is 1/4 part of a circle. Look at here, there are the 4 parts and one part is shaded. How much will the two shaded parts represent together? They will represent 1/4 plus 1/4, that is 1/4 comes for the 2 times, so I have to write here 2 into 1/4. Combining these two shaded parts, we get next figure. Look at here, this one part and one part. Here are the 2 parts and 4 circles, 4 parts of one circle. So that is common in both figures. So we have draw here one figure, and now we have to show that 2 shaded portion. What part of circle does the shaded? It represents 2. So 2 out of the 4 parts, 2 parts are shaded. So it represents 2/4 part of a circle. The shaded portion in the first figure taken together are the same as the shaded portion. Okay, look at here as like this. These are the first figure, and if we mix these circles together, we get as like that, or 2/4 parts. Okay, can you now tell what the pictures will represent? Look at here, these are the squares. Here is the one part, here is the one part, and here is the one part. So total 3 parts are shaded, but each square having 4 parts. So instead of that, we can say that out of the 4 parts, 3 parts are shaded. And what about this? Look at here, in each square there are the 9 parts. So in this figure there are the 9 parts, but by together there are the 6 parts or 6 portions are shaded. So look at here in this figure, they showed us that 6 parts are shaded portion. Let us now find 3 into 1/2. So we have 3 into 1/2. That means this 1/2 can we write this 1/2 for the 3 times. That is 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2. Denominator is the same, so we have to write that only for the one time, and thus 1 plus 1 plus 1 becomes 3. So my answer is 3/2. Okay. Similarly, this 2/3 into 5. We can write as like this also. So 2 into 5, that is 10/3. So this is my answer. So what will be the answer? 2 into 7/3. Look at here carefully. For the 3, the denominator is always 1. Look at here carefully, I am solving here. Always denominator is 1 into, I have to write here 2 upon 7. So my answer will be 3 2s are 6 upon 7 1s are 7. So my answer is 6 upon 7. So instead of, we can directly do this, 4 into 3 upon 5, that is 4 3s are 12 upon 5. The fraction that we considered till now, that is 1 upon 2, 2 upon 3, 2 upon 7 and 3 upon 5. Where are the proper fraction? Because the numbers which are consisting at the numerator place is less than the numbers at the denominator place. So because of this, all these fractions are proper fractions. Now improper fractions we can also have as like way 2 into 5 upon 3, that 2 into 5, that is 2 5s are 10 upon 3. So what will be the answer for 3 into 8 upon 7? 8 3s are 24 upon 7. And what will be the answer of 4 into 7 upon 5? So 4 7s are 28 upon 5. Thus, to multiply a whole number with a proper or an improper fraction, we have to multiply the whole number with the numerator. Look at here carefully. This is very important. We have to multiply this numerator whole number with the numerator of the fraction and keeping the same denominator. Okay. So look this carefully. Now we are going to find out that the answers 2 upon 7 into 3, that is 2 3s are 6 upon 7. Okay. Just calculate yourself. Okay, you get the answer? Now look at here, I am going to write this answer, check it yourself. 9 6 are 54 upon 7. Is it right? Yes, absolutely right. So the answer of this question is, yes, 3 upon 8. And the answer of this question is (78 upon 11). Very good. Represent pictorially. That means you have to solve this example through diagram. Okay, try this. 5 into 2 and a 3 upon 7. So 5 remains the same, and 2 and a 3 upon 7, that means 7 2s are 14, and 14 and 3 17. So 17 upon 7. What will be my answer? 17 5s are 85 upon 7. Okay. And what is the answer of this question? 1 and a 4 upon 9. So 9 1s are 9 and 4 13 upon 9 into 6 is equal to 78, that is 13 6 are 78 upon 9. Okay. As like that, look at here, 3 into 2 and a 5 upon 7. So 2 and a 5 upon 7 will be converted as 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 5 becomes 19. So 19 upon 7 into 3. 19 3s are 57, denominator remains the same, and they have converted that in a mixed fraction. So now we are going to solve this question. 2 into 4 and a 2 upon 5. So 5 4s are 20, 20 plus 2, that is 25 upon 5. So while multiplication we get the answer 44 upon 5. And for the mixed fraction, 5 8s are 40. So I have to write here 8, 5 8s are 40. And we have to subtract this 40 from the 44. So I will get here answer 4 upon 5. Okay. Fraction as an operation of. Observe these figures. The two squares are exactly similar, and each shaded portion represent 1 upon 2, that is half of 1. So both the shaded portion together will represent half of 2. Okay. Combining these two shaded half parts, it represents 1. Look at in the figure. Half part of first figure and half part of second figure, together it form one part. So we can say that half of 2 is 1. So we can also get it as half into 2, that is 1 upon 2 into 2. Look at here carefully, these are the crossed numbers, so we can again we can do here dividing position. So 2 ones are 2, so answer is our 1. Thus half of 2 is 1. Look at here carefully. Also look these three similar figures. Each shaded portion presents half of 1. So there are the 3 shaded portions, half of 3. So combining these 3 shaded parts, it represents 1 whole part and half. So that is 3. 3 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 of 3 is also 3 upon 2. So also 1 upon 2 into 3 by multiplication process, 3 ones are 3 upon 2. Thus 1 upon 2 of 3 is 3 upon 2. So we see that of represent multiplication. Look at here carefully. Farida has 20 marbles. Reshma has 1/5 of the number of marbles what Farida has. How many marbles Reshma has? As of indicates multiplication, Reshma has, look at here, Reshma has 1/5 of the numbers of marbles what Farida has. Farida has 20 marbles, so we can write as 1 upon 5 into 20. So 20 ones are 20 upon 5. So I get here 5 fours are 20. So my answer is 4. Similarly, we have 1 upon 2 of 16. 1 upon 2 of, instead of we have to write here multiplication sign, is equal to 16 is equal to 16 ones are 16 upon 2 and 2 eights are 16. So this is my answer. So try this. Okay, now we will solve here. 1 upon 2 into 10 is equal to 10 ones are 10 upon 2 is equal to 2 fives are 10. Okay. Now the second, 1 upon 4 upon 6 of 16. 1 upon 4 multiplied by 16, we get 16 ones are 16 upon 4. So we get here 4 fours are 16. And the third one, 2 upon 5 into 25. So we get here 25 twos are 50 upon 25. 55 twos are 50. This is my answer. Okay. Okay. The example 5th, in a class of 40 students, 1 upon 5 of the total number students like to study English and 2 upon 5 of the total number like to study mathematics, and the remaining students like to study science. The first question is, okay, there are the 40 students. Out of that, 1 upon 5 like to study English, 2 upon 5 like to study mathematics, and other remaining like to study science. So the first question is, how many students like to study English? Look at here carefully. The total number of students in a class is 40, and out of that 40, 1 upon 5 students like to study English. So now we have to do here multiplication, that 1 upon 5 of 40, 1 upon 5 instead of we have to write here multiplication upon 40. So here 40 ones are 40 upon 5. So we have get here answer 8. Okay. Now what about the second? Look at here carefully. How many students like to study? There are 2 upon 5 part of the students like to study mathematics out of 40 students. So my answer will get 240 2s are 80 upon 5. So my answer is 16 5s are 80. So 16 students like to study mathematics. What fraction of the total numbers of the students like to science? Look at here carefully. There are 40 students. Out of that, there how many students how many students like to study English? That are 8. So I will write here minus 8, and again minus how many students like to study mathematics? These are 16. What will be the answer? 40 minus 8 is 32. 32 minus 16 again 16. So 16 students like to study science. Look at here carefully. So the required fraction is 16 upon 40. Okay, is it easy? And with the help of this we are going to solve our second exercise 2.2. Look at here carefully. These are the questions. You can stop this video to write the questions, but be aware, and it is very important to write this question in your rough notebook while solving this exercise. Okay, now we will solve the exercise. Okay, exercise 2 and solution of the questions, which is given on the page number 36. Here is the first example. Which is the drawings A to D show? Look at here carefully. They gives a option. Okay. Look at here. How many there are? There are 3 diagrams. So I have to write here 3 into. Okay, what will be the fraction? There are the total parts are 3, and out of that 3, 2 parts are shaded. So 2 upon 3. So option. This is the example of third. Okay. What is this? There are the 2 diagrams, so 2 into, and there is a 1 part is shaded out of the 2 box, so 1 upon 2. So this is the answer of second question. Look at here, 2 into 1 upon 2 and 3 into 2 upon 3. Look at here. Here 3 are given, and out of the 4 parts 1 part is shaded, so 1 upon 4. And this is 2 diagrams are there, so I will write here 2 into, and out of the 5 parts 1 part is shaded, so 1 upon 5. Okay, do you get this? These are very easy. Now the next one is, look at here carefully. Now some pictures A to C are given below. Tell which of them show. Try to do it yourself. Look at here carefully. Okay, look at here carefully. There are the 2 diagrams, so 2 into, out of the 3 parts 1 is the shaded, so 1 by 3 is equal to 2 ones are 2 by 3. This is, there are the 3 diagrams, so 3 into, out of the 4 parts 3 parts are shaded, so 3 upon 4. So I will get here 3 3s are 9 upon 4. Okay, here is there are the three diagrams. So I will write here 3 into, out of the 5 parts, one part is shaded, so I have to write here 1 upon 5. So I will get here 3 ones are 3 upon 5. Okay, this is very easy. Now the question number 3 is multiplying and reducing to lowest form, and you have to convert into mixed fraction. I will show you the first one. Look at here carefully. Look at here. Seven into 3 upon 5. 7 3s are 21 upon 5. Can we change into the reduced form? No, because we cannot find out the 21 in a table of 5, but instead of that we have to do it or convert it into mixed fraction. So 5 4s are 20, remainder is 1. So this is the answer of the first question, and as like that you have to solve all these questions. Look students, these are very easy and I know you can do it. Just you have to try yourself, and if you have any query you can ask me in a comment box, or if school will reopen I will check it. At that time you can also ask me. Okay, but you can by stopping this video you can copy this question in your rough notebook. And again I am going to say that you have to solve whole exercise in your notebook without taking any help of this video. So because before that you have to listen this video many times, as much as you possible. Okay, shaded the 1 upon 2 of the circle in a box. Look at here carefully. Okay, how many circles are there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1 upon 2 parts, that means half part. So look at here, I have to shade it here 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at here, exactly half part I have done here. Okay, now 2 upon 3 parts of the triangles in a box. And 3 upon 5 of the squares in a box. You have to solve this yourself. Okay, try to do it. If you have any queries you can ask me. Find 1 upon 2 of 24, 46. Look at here, I am going to solve this one question here. As like that you have to solve others. 1 upon 2 into 24. So I get the answer 12, or as like that you can have 24 upon 2. So answer is 12. As like this you have to solve these all questions. Okay, multiply and express as a mixed fraction. Look at here carefully. Okay, I will solve this last question. 3 upon 2 upon 5 into 8. So 5 3s are 15 and 15 and 2 17. So 17 upon 8 into 8. So I have to write here 17 8s are 136 upon 8. So how it will come? What will be the mixed fraction? So I have to write here 5 because denominator shows 5. So my answer will be 5 2s are 10. So remainder here 3 and 6 36, 5 7s are 35. So here 27 will come, remainder here 1 upon 5. This is my the mixed fraction. Okay, as like that you have to solve this question number 5 and 6 yourself in your notebook. Find one of 2 of 2 and a 3 upon 4. Here 4 and a 2 upon 9, and 5 upon 8 of 3 and a 5 upon 6, and 9 and a 2 of 3. Here I will solve the one question, that is 1 upon 2 of, instead of I have to write here multiply of 2 and a 3 upon 4. 2 and 3 upon 4. So 1 upon 2, I will convert that mixed fraction into improper, that is 4 2s are 8, 8 and 3 11, 11 upon 4. So by doing multiplication, 11 1s are 11 and 4 2s are 8, so upon 8. So I have to again convert it into mixed fraction. So 8 1s are 8. So if I must subtracting 8 from 11, I get here 3. So I will write at the numerator side 3 upon 8. As like that you have to solve other sum also. Now the important question, Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Just mark as an important question, okay students. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 upon 5 of water. Pratap consumed remaining water. How much water did Vidya drink? Look at here. There Vidya consumed 2 upon 5 part of water out of the 5 liter. So I have to do it like way. Two 5s are 10 upon 5. So my answer is, look at here again, 2 upon 5. Look at here the answer. There is some problem. I am going to read this question. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 upon 5 of the water. Pratap consumed the remaining water. How much water did Vidya drink? Okay. How much water did Vidya drink? Vidya drink 2 upon 5 part of, Vidya drink 2 upon 5 part of 5 liter. So that means exactly So you have to write down in your rough notebook 2 upon 5 into 5. So is equal to 2 5s are 10. So 10 upon 5. And while doing division process, we get 5 2s are 10. So 2 liter water Vidya drink. And what fraction the total quantity of water did Pratap drink? So you have to do the subtraction process. So 5 minus 2 is 3 liter. So Pratap drink 3 liter water. Student, do you get this? So instead of that 3 liter, you have to write as like way Pratap drink 3 liter water from out of 5 liter water. So my answer will be 3 upon 5. Okay. You can solve this yourself. You can rewind this video, and with the help of this video you have to write this 8th example in your notebook and you have to solve yourself. Till then, have a good day.